Join me as I dive into the crazy world of stocks and try to figure out what's really going on with the market right now. The stock market has been making headlines lately, and it's no surprise that many of us are feeling a bit confused or concerned about what's happening with our investments. Inflation is one of the biggest challenges facing the stock market today, and it's having a major impact on stock performance. Rising inflation means that the value of money is decreasing, which can make it harder for companies to maintain their profit margins. This can lead to a decrease in stock prices, which is never a good thing for investors. Interest rates are also playing a big role in the current market situation. When interest rates are high, it can be more expensive for companies to borrow money, which can slow down their growth and lead to a decrease in stock prices. Geopolitical tensions are another factor that's impacting the stock market, as trade wars and conflicts between countries can disrupt global supply chains and lead to economic uncertainty. The combination of these factors is creating a perfect storm that's making it tough for investors to know what to do. The market is also being impacted by changing investor sentiment, with many people becoming more risk-averse and pulling their money out of the stock market. This can create a self-reinforcing cycle, where falling stock prices lead to even more investors selling their shares, which in turn drives prices down even further. Economic indicators such as GDP growth and unemployment rates are also being closely watched by investors, as they can provide clues about the overall health of the economy and the potential for future growth. The current market fluctuations are also being driven by market psychology, with emotions such as fear and greed playing a big role in investor decision-making. When stock prices are falling, it's natural to feel afraid and want to sell, but this can often be the wrong thing to do. On the other hand, when stock prices are rising, it's easy to get caught up in the excitement and want to buy, but this can also be a mistake. The key is to stay calm and make rational decisions based on your long-term investment goals. The market is constantly changing, and it's hard to predict what will happen next. However, one thing that's certain is that the upcoming economic reports will have a big impact on the market. If the reports are positive, it could lead to a surge in stock prices, but if they're negative, it could lead to a further decline. The market is also waiting with bated breath for the next policy announcement from the central bank, which could provide some much-needed clarity on interest rates and inflation. The next few weeks will be crucial in determining the direction of the stock market, and investors will be watching closely to see what happens. The market is always unpredictable, but one thing that's certain is that there will be opportunities for those who are willing to take a long-term view and ride out the ups and downs. The key is to stay informed and adapt to changing market conditions. The most crucial insight from our discussion is that the stock market is complex and multifaceted, and there's no one-size-fits-all solution for investors. The upcoming economic reports and policy announcements will be crucial in determining the direction of the market, and investors should be prepared for anything. The market is always full of surprises, and the key to success is to stay flexible and adapt to changing conditions. The current situation in the stock market is a perfect example of how quickly things can change, and how important it is to stay informed and up to date. The market is always evolving, and investors need to be able to adapt quickly to stay ahead of the game. The next few weeks will be critical in determining the direction of the stock market, and investors should be prepared for anything. The key takeaway from our discussion is that the stock market is complex and unpredictable, and investors need to be prepared for anything. The market is always changing, and the key to success is to stay informed and adapt to changing conditions. The upcoming economic reports and policy announcements will be crucial in determining the direction of the market, and investors should be watching closely. In conclusion, the stock market is a complex and ever-changing beast, and investors need to be prepared for anything. The current trends and events are creating a lot of uncertainty, but by staying informed and adapting to changing conditions, investors can navigate the market with confidence. Join the conversation and let me know what you think is going on with the stock market right now. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you're looking for more insights on investing strategies or market trends, be sure to check out my other videos for more information and analysis.